Good morning, Internet. This is Joe from Joe Biker 25, and today I'm going to take you on a motorcycle ride through one of my favorite places in Northern California, the famous and amazing Monterey Peninsula. We're going to ride through, show you a couple of key spots, and hopefully you enjoy it. It's beautiful weather. It's 57 degrees, so slightly nippy, but I'm enjoying it thanks to my heavy-duty gear. We just passed a series of sand dunes that folks write messages on. So this is Seaside, California, on the way to Monterey. Right, we're passing Fort Ord, the former army base that was decommissioned on the left side. It was decommissioned in 1994, and university, the California State University at Monterey Bay, was founded in 1994 as well, and classes started in 95. A fantastic world-class university with many classrooms and dorm rooms having ocean views. Speaking of, there is the Pacific Ocean. We're going to get a lot closer. I don't know if you can see it on the camera. It's all the way to the right. We will get a lot closer soon. Here is the fabulous Monterey Bay. It's just like the movies, right? This is California that is world famous. This is one of the deepest bays in the whole world. At its deepest point, which is not far from shore, it is almost 13,000 feet deep. That's 2.5 miles deep. So what that does is it brings an incredible amount of diverse marine life that usually live in really deep parts of the ocean, far, far away from shore. They bring them real close to shore, so it allows folks to study them, do research. Pretty amazing that not too far from where we're riding, in that beautiful blue water, is a trench about 2.5 miles deep. Some of the most expensive real estate in the world is also around this bay for really good reason, and we'll try and ride by some of those places. They're not very motorcycle friendly, so let's see how the day goes. All right, so I'm going to get off Highway 1. This is the Pacific Coast Highway, and we're going to get into the Monterey area. To the left, we have the Naval Postgraduate School. Here is a premier officer training facility for the U.S. Navy here. I think they specialize in foreign languages as well, so that's all on the left side here. These awesome eucalyptus trees all around the Monterey Peninsula. To the right is the Monterey Beach beyond this grassy area. It's a pretty wide and flat beach, so very popular. To the left is downtown Monterey. Lots of hotels and so on, but we're going to stay with the coast. We're going to stay near the ocean. So let me see if I can go in here. Oh yeah, VIP parking, baby. All right, here we are at the beautiful Monterey Harbor, and that is Fisherman's Wharf, where we'll take a quick walk. Yeah, pretty perfect day in Monterey. About 60 degrees, sunny, and it's pretty perfect. So, this is the Custom House. It's actually California Landmark #1, which is pretty special. You can go in and do a tour. Don't have much time, so won't do that today. But, for history buffs, this is a pretty important part of California history, where trading ships came in here, paid their taxes. Christmas decorations already up. Lots and lots of touristy stores. Actually pretty fun. Any sea lions down here? Don't see any. Indeed. One thing about the California coast is when out-of-towners come here, they don't realize that it's quite cold here by the ocean. So folks who sell sweatshirts and jackets do a brisk trade because people show up here in tank tops and shorts and realize, wow, it is cold. This is an excellent restaurant, the old Fisherman's Grotto. Even though these are touristy places, they actually have really good food. And the clam chowder and bread bowls. You can certainly go whale watching here. Abalonetti, another excellent restaurant where you can sit upstairs. I think I've been to every single one of these, one point to the other. They're all very good. A little slippery, somebody just washed it. But yeah, beautiful boats everywhere. More whale watching, sport fishing. Usually the sea lions loiter here, but let's see if we can find some of them. Statue dedicated to Fisherman. So this is not just an excellent restaurant, they also have a cool free promenade or viewing gallery that let's go enjoy. You get to enjoy this beautiful view. Lots of folks live on these boats full time. Looks nice. All right, so that's Fisherman's Wharf. And let's get back on the bike and ride through the rest of beautiful Monterey. Yeah, no shortage of food or souvenirs. Okay, we're in the tunnel heading towards Cannery Row, and let's see some more of the Monterey sights. Yeah, like I said, lots of hotels, all price ranges along the right side here. Quite nice. So right in front of us is the Monterey Plaza Hotel. Very nice indeed. I think they have a pretty extensive complex here, these buildings on the sides. You can actually get a room right over, with a balcony right over the water. And now we're approaching the famous Cannery Row. You can see the big sign up front. We'll get closer. But yeah, Cannery Row, very busy during the World War II times as an actual cannery. And really drove this economy and got created lots of jobs for the locals during that difficult time. But now a big tourist hub. Great place to take a lot of pictures. Lots of tourists here, so they drive pretty aggressively in their desperation to find a good parking spot, which I kind of agree, but yeah, it's a little tricky for us motorcyclists. So yeah, beautiful red building here, the Monterey Canning Company, subject of a lot of pictures. Super busy, and it's still early. You got Bubba Gump. It's another excellent hotel, the Intercontinental, also known as the Clement. I think every room pretty much, or most of the rooms, have a direct ocean view, so lovely place. All right, we're approaching now widely regarded as the best aquarium in the world, the Monterey Bay Aquarium. Remember I said earlier that one of the deepest bays in the world is the Monterey Bay, 2.5 miles deep. So that allows a great deal of research and diverse marine life to come up here. So the Monterey Bay Aquarium was the first aquarium to have a living kelp forest. So they have a tank that's 1.2 million gallons. So if you think you have a big fish tank, think again. So a long time ago, they put a great white shark into that tank, and it wasn't a fully grown white shark. It was not a baby, but still growing. And it was one of the most awe-inspiring and terrifying sights I've ever seen. So you have this huge tank. All the fish are huddled in one corner, some of them bigger than the shark. And the shark is just cruising on the other side. It's like Jaws music. Dun, 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 dun. And it was amazing to see. And finally, the great white started to attack the other fish, surprise, surprise. And that caused him to get evicted back into the ocean, where he's probably much happier. He, I think, or she. Yeah, so here is the spectacular Monterey coastline. And just amazing. I mean, you look at these homes. Some of them may not look like much, but yeah, they're in the multiples of millions, let's put it there. And some are some amazing properties, like the one here on the left. That is beautiful. So this is the famous cypress tree that is the symbol of Monterey, if you will. It's known for its resiliency and just the ability to withstand strong winds and so on. So it's all over. A beautiful, spectacular tree. So yeah, let's continue down the coast. We're on Ocean View Avenue, aptly named. Beautiful parks all around. So yeah, lovely place to visit, and very jealous of the people who live here full time. We won't be going into Pebble Beach. I'll try and do that on a different ride. I'm not sure if they allow motorcycles, but we'll find out. They have some of the best, or at least the most picturesque golf courses in the world. So some of you have seen the AT&T Pro-Am. It's played there. All right, back to the ocean on Ocean View Boulevard. Wow, that is pretty amazing. Yeah, these are not shabby homes to own either on the left side, because you're literally in front of the ocean. So This is so beautiful. Let's take a little stop here. All right, here we are at the beautiful coastline in Silomar, which is part of Pacific Grove or next to Pacific Grove. Quite windy, but man, that is spectacular. It's a great place to come hang out, picnics, not very swimmable. This is California. This is the Monterey Bay Peninsula. It is pretty special. So lucky to live here and to be able to visit it pretty much any time we want. So if you make a trip out to California, especially the northern part of the state, I would strongly recommend that you make a trip out here. Very motorcycle friendly in most places. There are obviously some very ultra high net worth type neighborhoods where they may not enjoy the sound of loud motorcycles, but the roads are amazing, and just have to use good judgment, but plenty of 12-month round, year round riding right here. I hope you're enjoying this video, and if you are, please consider subscribing to my channel, Joe Biker 25. I do this for fun. I do this to share my love of riding and travel with all of you. But your support and your comments really mean a lot. So give me a big thumbs up, like this video, subscribe to my channel, and I would greatly appreciate it. All right, back on the bike. Let's keep riding. All right, back on the road. And again, just cruising through. I won't stop at every place, but yeah, so many spectacular spots. I mean, you just take your pick. Great place to hike, very dog friendly, on leashes obviously, but this is my dog loves to come here and stare at the waves. Like I said, some great golf courses here, so many of them. I don't golf, so not an expert, but I appreciate the beauty of the landscapes and how special it must be to play here. Okay. So we come around the tip here. Again, no shortage of tourists already, which is, again, not surprising. Hey, some bikers for a change. So coming up to Silomar, all these spots, there's a Silomar Conference Center to the left with its own golf course, and the main beach. There's some big waves out there. Just wow. So beautiful on a perfect day. It is 62 degrees, but feels warmer because of the nice strong sun. But yeah, this is the magnificent Monterey Bay Peninsula, and it keeps stretching down there. You can just keep riding. In front of me is Carmel and Pebble Beach. It's a private area. Part of it is a private area, especially the area known as the 17-mile drive. You pay a fee to ride through it. Well worth it. Not so sure if they are motorcycle friendly. They've never done it on a bike. But you know what? I'm going to try that soon. It's easy to find parking on the street and on the side of the street in most cases, and just walk down on designated paths, find your own spot, and relax. That down there is one of my family's favorite spots. It's hard to see from the road, but yeah, we've spent many a day relaxing there. Another great spot here. This is Sunset Beach. Probably some spectacular sunsets on a good day. The weather's always really great in California. It's hard to complain. It's one of the reasons Californians live in the state, regardless of whatever other challenges you're facing, because of this unbelievable weather. I mean, look at that. Look at those waves crashing there. It's hard not to pull over here and just watch that. Lots of surfers out there. Water's usually pretty cold, so either they're really brave or wearing really good wetsuits. But yeah, the waves just keep rolling in on literally a picture-perfect day to spend at the beach. To my right is one of the entrances to the 17-mile drive in Carmel. Right there. We shall attempt that in a future video. This is Pacific Grove, California. It is famous for monarch butterflies. So there's a massive migration. Not sure when, so if you know, put it in the comments. But yeah, a great time for wildlife lovers, particularly butterfly lovers, to visit Pacific Grove during that time. I guess they're everywhere, and just unbelievable in their variety of designs or patterns, if I guess is a better term, for butterfly lovers. So this is, for some reason, they come here. Millions and hundreds of millions of beautiful large butterflies. This is the beautiful Del Monte forest, which wraps around this peninsula. So you get to live right next to the ocean with all this forest around you. So just an amazing just landscapes here. I hope you enjoyed this kind of content. If you do, please send me a comment or any suggestions or things you'd like to see differently in the Northern California area. As time permits, I'm going to be making more and more videos and sharing this beautiful part of our country with all of you, and not just in America but all over the world. So yeah, lovely, curvy, perfect road. With that, this is Joe from Joe Biker 25 out.